Good morning, welcome to 59 Minutes. My name is Levi Kones. Today we are going to be discussing matters to do with kuku kienyeji. I've always wanted to say that on this show, to be very honest. And to join me in that discussion is a lady who is the founder of Kienyeji culture, ZANETA ALUVALE. Karibu sana.
Asante, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you here. I got wind about this on social media. And I was very interested, as I'm sure many of my viewers are.
Yeah.
You know, it's not every day we find, Kienyeji kuku packed and put in a tray nicely. How did they start? Where did they start?
Okay, long journey. But basically, I came back from the UK. I was studying there for my undergraduate and my master's. I came back end of 2019. And of course, I was like, I'll chill for a month and then start looking for jobs, because that's just how this thing goes. Of course, 2020 came. COVID had just begun at that time. No one thought it would go as far as it went. So I was trying to tarmac and everything, and then lockdown happened. So of course, people are losing jobs. Here I am looking for a job. It got to about June of 2020, and I'd literally just had enough. I'm not the type of person to sit at home and just do nothing. For me, it literally tires me out. So I just started thinking of what I can go into. Spoke to my parents, my mom especially, and she was just like, speak to your siblings and find out what they think you're good at. Spoke to my siblings, guys were like, oh, you're really nice, you're really good at fashion, you love to cook, which I do. But then I was like, done that, been there, done that, so what else can I do? Thinking. In this process, one evening, my mom was really complaining about me and my dad and how we're always asking for chicken in the house. You guys think we can always eat chicken in this house every single day. We need to eat other things, just mothers being mothers. So that evening, I remember I went to bed and I was just like, by the way, I really like Kienyeji chicken. I've always loved it. There's a picture of me when I was 3 years old holding a drumstick, eating Kienyeji chicken.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, I was just like, actually, why not go into that, by the way? I told my mom, she was like, go ahead. I mean, just now, do your thing. Spoke to my dad. He was like, he wants a business proposal for others.
Yeah.
He was like, will you go research, give me your business proposal, then we take it from there. So for 3 weeks, I went and sat at my sister's office, researching, how we can build a chicken run, where I can get the chicken
Doing
from.
a SWOT.
Yeah, literally doing a SWOT, surveying. What chicken to get, especially at that time, we were looking into whether we should just buy broiler chicks, improved chicken chicks. So that whole thing happened. Went back to my dad. He was like, well, how are you going to do the sales? He asked me so many questions, basically. So moving forward, that now, I guess the whole process of researching kind of now got me down, procrastination, doubting myself and all that. And yeah, one day in November, this is now June to November, I was just procrastinating that whole time. I'll start next week. Okay, next month.
But you zeroed in on the chicken.
It's already zeroed in on it. So one day in November, I just woke up and I was like, honestly, when am I going to do this thing? If I keep saying tomorrow won't come. Let me just start. So I woke up and I was just like, I don't know I'm going to start, but I'm going to start. Looked for a graphic designer from one of my cousins. He now was like, he can do the package, the stickers and everything for me. Called Tetra Pak about my packaging. And the following week, Kienyeji culture was running. So that's how, it was literally a spread of a weekend.
And you started?
And I started.
Tell me about the start, because many people are worried, like when you start a business, the first people you sell to, you guys who get on board. How was it making your first sale? My first sale were my neighbors, because I had flyers, so I actually went giving them out. Most people weren't taking the flyers. Again, COVID at that time, paper. We had been told the whole thing of it's still on surfaces and all that. True. So yeah, those were my first clients. They still buy from me till this day. It was not easy, especially now. When I even created the Instagram account, it was very slow. It was slow, but then now it's one of those things, just consistency, and then now just spreading the word. I was forever putting it on my social media, my parents, my siblings. It was literally just going out there through now my friends. That's how it went out. And then slowly, like my sister-in-law's friends also really came in.
around the second week there.
Yeah.
And just like that, word just spread. Word just spread, and literally that's how it started coming in. Then now when the numbers started going on Instagram, I started now doing advertising with Instagram as well. Numbers came in. Then now, luckily, celebrities got wind of it. Influencers, they also came in, posting on their social media, brought out the numbers.
And that really helps, yeah.
That definitely helped.
Did you know much about?
Not at all.
About chicken?
Not at all. Not at all. I just knew I loved chicken, but I didn't know the, can I say, the science that goes into it.
Yeah. Tell me about that. What do you feel you didn't know that you think you should have known?
First of all, I didn't know whenever I used to eat chicken, yes, I'd notice this chicken looks different than this one, but I'd just be like, it's chicken. And at that time, it was Kienyeji and broiler. I didn't know that. So I now started learning that there's even crossbreeds of chicken. There's a crossbreed of Kienyeji and broiler, which is Kuroiler. Then there's Kenchik have their own type of chick as well. There are quite a number. I just normally tag them all as improved, because literally improved is just a crossbreed.
Yeah.
They have just mixed breeds. Yeah. And because people like Kienyeji chicken, but at the same time, the people who are selling the Kienyeji chicken want the chicken to grow quick, which is now broiler. So to make the Kienyeji chicken grow faster, they mix the two. It now grows in about 3-4 months. Kienyeji chicken takes 6 months to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, most people will buy chicken and they'll want to buy the live one.
True.
And when we're talking Kienyeji, we stop on the roadside, we look at it,
Yes.
you pick it up, you
Yeah.
shake it a bit,
Yeah.
you then choose. This is a new sort of like, well, I know it's there, but it's kind of like an interesting concept to have it on a tray.
Yes.
What was appealing about going in this direction?
I used to see how much it used to bother my mom to actually get the chicken, start removing the feathers, slaughter it.
Yeah.
It's just dissect it,
Yeah.
like disembowel it. It's just a whole process on its own.
Yeah.
So.
And you have to be good at it, because if you you puncture some places.
Exactly, and you'll spoil the whole thing, literally. So I just thought, I went to university for my master's and did food science and innovation. A big section.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A big section of it was value addition. In fact, like a whole unit was value addition. So I just thought, how can I add value? How can I solve a problem? What problem am I solving? That's how I looked at it. So the problem is, you come home from work, you're tired, you want to start slaughtering a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, why not? You just sit, and in fact, at that time, there was a pandemic. We're not allowed to go into supermarkets. We're not allowed to go into butcheries. I'm creating a solution for you. I'm providing you with a pure Kienyeji chicken. It's slaughtered, it's smoked, it's cut. All you have to do is receive it at the comfort of your home, put it in a sufuria and start cooking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are you sourcing from? Was it difficult?
At the moment, it's my mother. Okay, not my mother, it's me, but the chicken run is at my grandma's house, in Western. So everything just now comes from there to Lavington.
Oh, then you're able to, okay.
Yeah, then that's now where everything now
Is there
happens.
anything you consider, because when we're talking Kienyeji chicken, people are always looking at the way chicken were reared, what they ate. You as a person who's at the end of the chain, what's your consideration?
How we look at it, when they're chicks, we feed them like the normal chick feed. But then now once they get to a certain age, I believe it's like a month or 2 months, we just let them do their thing. They just roam around and eat whatever they're eating. Yeah. That's where the road runner term comes from. Yeah. Yeah. They're just free range. They do
Which is what they do in shags anyway.
Exactly. They just go and eat whatever, then they come back whenever they're ready.
Yeah, and we keep on. Any difference between now what you have been doing in terms of the way you look at chicken? Has your perspective changed in terms of now, until you get into a business and get into the integrity of it, you may not see the differences. What do you see when you see chicken now when you walk in a supermarket or something? I
start being very critical. I start critiquing a lot. I've noticed that about myself. Like when I go and actually see they're selling Kienyeji chicken, I look at it, I now hold it to see when they've written there the weight, I'm like, is it actually? But just by carrying it, I can normally tell is it actually that weight? They've written there a kg. Is it really a kg or under a kg?
Is yours really the weight you say it is?
Definitely. We weigh everything before it leaves. I give ranges. That's why I don't give a specific kg. I'll always say that, do you want a large between 1.3 and 2 kgs? It will land somewhere there. It will land at either 1.35, 1.4, sometimes 1.5. So I noticed that I'm very like, I see, and then I also now just try and pick on from what other people are doing. I try and see, oh, okay, they're doing this, how can I make mine better? Sort of thing. Yeah.
What are you looking for the consumer to find in your chicken?
Definitely just for them, I just want them to enjoy the chicken. If there's anything, by the way, that I always say for Kienyeji culture, which would destroy me, is for someone to say they didn't enjoy the chicken. Because I know they're good chicken. So if they say that they didn't enjoy it, I would be really like distraught. So for me, I just want them to enjoy the chicken. Because Kienyeji is nice. It's nice, you enjoy it.
And you've actually tried to do, in terms of your marketing, you're employing social media, you're employing word of mouth. You know, even with social media, the advent of social media, it was, you would go look at a chicken before you buy it.
Yes.
Yeah? With social media, we don't really see. We go on belief. Yeah?
Literally.
Given that, and the fact that you are going to market yourself on social media, what are you trying to do in terms of, to get me, who's not, who do I know you?
Yeah,
know
anything, yeah.
To now pull up and say, you know what, I think I might try that.
Yeah. What we tried to do is just show the process. If you go on our page on Instagram, I show the process from beginning. You literally see the live chicken, and you see the process of how the feathers are removed.
Oh, you've done like a video?
Yeah, everything. In fact, I try to do that every week at least. So you can literally go through the page and see, and this chicken was gotten from here, and it's ended up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try and do that. So that anyway you see for real, we actually got the chicken, everything, the smoking bit, the cutting bit, the packaging bit as well, the weighing. I even did a video once of that. We have a weighing scale, we weigh the chicken, everything.
So you're trying to give the consumer the true picture of what's happening.
Exactly.
You know, I like to ask when I'm ordering chicken,
yeah, exactly.
Or at the very least this morning, was it working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we, because I know that feeling of what if they're just getting this chicken from elsewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Tell me, nothing doesn't have its challenges. What have been yours?
Penetrating the market, for sure. It's been a tough one. And just because of what we are just saying, like, no one trusts Kienyeji. Who would ever see Kienyeji in a park like this? You know, people are used to, as you're saying, going on the road. Kienyeji is always just so roughly. Broiler is what you'd find, nicely packed.
We never try to package it into a business.
Yeah. So when people see it, they're just like, how did that happen? So that, and then also, sometimes people are referred to us, and they call and they ask me, what do you guys mean by Kienyeji? We've just been told about you, and your name is everywhere, but what do you really mean by that? So I now have to start telling them, so it's indigenous chicken, it's free range, it's this, how is it, can we put it in the oven? How is it different from broiler? So it's just a thing of now educating them on phone. Yeah.
Does your price change with the demands of the seasons?
So far, no.
Because you see it out there.
True.
A cuckoo you bought 500 bob.
Yeah, it's now climbing.
It's like 2K on the day before Christmas.
Exactly. This business is literally a year old, a year and 4 or 5 months. It's quite young. I've never changed the prices. They remain the same so far. But obviously, at some point, I'm not trying to even scare, because my clients might be over here watching, and they're just like, now see? No. Yeah. But as in, with the economic situation right now, eventually, it would have to go up at some point. But right now, we are still where we are.
Yeah, people complain about the bottlenecks of starting a business in this country, and they say they're too difficult. Have you run into any of such difficulties?
Of starting a business?
Yeah.
You know, luckily for me, this business is very, I might soon, but so far, because we're doing everything in the house, everything is
you've cut your costs quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit, as in, so far, no issues business-wise. But I'm looking to go into retail. So I know I'm going to eventually now bump into all those things,
Yeah.
certificates, all those things. I know I will, but I'm ready. But I know they're going to come.
But you're ready. And the name, Kienyeji culture, what informed that?
Honestly, I don't even. I was just like, the culture of Kienyeji, I guess. Because literally, I thought of it.
It's catchy, by the way.
I thought of it like, I wanted it to be Kienyeji something. First, I was like chicken something. Then I was like, but when you say chicken, it can be any chicken. I want it to be known as it's definitely Kienyeji chicken. And then now culture, because I was like, apart from the chicken, what else can I go into?
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to be Kienyeji chicken, and there are already places with that name, Kienyeji chicken, this, Kienyeji chicken, that. So I wanted it to be something different.
Yeah.
And you never know what I might decide to go into. It will still be Kienyeji culture. It's still Kienyeji stuff.
It's still Kienyeji. Yeah. I mean, nowadays we see ugali even at KFC.
Exactly.
We'll be right back after this message. Don't go away.